What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. Time some news, babe. Today we're going to take a look at the biggest news and best mods that came out this week in Farming Simulator. We're also going to take a look at the top stories that came out over the past 24 hours or so. Let's jump right in. Let's start off with the top stories that you need to know about from the past 24 hours or so. First up, 82 Studios has been working on his TLX Phoenix Wrecker over the past few days, and yesterday made significant progress on the mod during his live stream. The mod won't work via tension belts or straps as it did in Farming Simulator 19, but by actually connecting to a piece of equipment to tow whatever you want to tow. It's a really neat and different way of doing things, and I think you guys are going to love it. Vector Man has something else you're going to love if you like older pickup trucks, as we've got a fact sheet for his pickup rodeo, which is making its return to the franchise. This is going to cost you 45 grand, it's 200 horsepower with a manual transmission, and holds 80 liters of fuel, travels at 75 miles per hour or 120 kilometers per hour, and does it all weighing 2 tons. This is a mod he's made for all platforms. Custom Modding are back with us, so some more news and information on their new Leader NL345 spreader, which will also have a John Deere version as well. They will be equipping this with Susi ST032 tracks, new tires, and more. This is a mod, unlike Farming Simulator 19, that is planned for all platforms, but I'm not sure if the new Leader version is going to be licensed for Farm Sim 22 on all platforms yet or not, but we know John Deere certainly is. BC Bueller Farms is also back with us today, as his John Deere 398 auger has taken shape and has also gotten a new shape added to the model. A hitch. This is going to allow you to transport it around the map wherever you need to. He's also finished modifying the base game augers to have a similar hitch. That way all of them can be pulled by the pickup trucks that are in game. Additionally, the John Deere auger has gotten its green and yellow decals looking fresh. And our last news story from the last 24 hours or so comes from Hispano Modding, who we haven't talked about in about a month. He's been working on a Windrow version of the New Holland 1290 baler to match the Kloss and Krona balers that we already have. I'm not sure if this is going to be added to the pack or if it'll be a separate mod, but I will say having something like this is pretty awesome and saves so much time when doing grass or straw. If you haven't downloaded the pack, definitely do it. Over the past week, over 100 mods have been released on the in-game mod hub, and with that, I think there's a few that you should definitely download and try out. These mods are for all platforms, and we'll start with the Lizard Santana 88, aka the Land Rover from AF Modding. This bad boy was very popular in Farming Simulator 19 because back then it was the first time that we ever saw a Landy in game for all platforms, and it is back once more. The suspension is really nice, it's got 4-wheel drive, it's pretty quick as well. Check it out. Next, we have the Massey Ferguson 4000 series from EY Modding. This is a massive articulating Massey Ferguson with up to 375 horsepower and a ton of configuration options, including wheels, exhaust, colors, shifting options, and more. The 4000 was a tractor that we talked about a lot over the past few months, and it's finally here. Thirdly is the automatic shipping of animal products from Cami Cater. This mod is great, as you could place this with the overlapping triggers on top of the spawn point for wool, eggs, or honey, and it'll even distribute them for you, meaning you never have to transport wool, eggs, or honey ever again. There are 3 different models, so make sure you choose the right one. It is a lifesaver and will definitely come in handy if you're lazy like me. Next on the list, I had to include the Drive Over Bunker Silo from Dr. Julia. Yes, that Dr. Julia from Facebook, and Squad CS. No, not the Squad from YouTube. This is an epic mod because, sure, it's a normal bunker silo, but as a neat party trick, its closing grates on the top allow you to just drive right over and dump the material to be fermented straight through it, and then drive off. There's an additional ramp in the pack as well, so you could place that wherever you would like, so you've got a space to drive off on the other side or the end, or maybe you can use it as a ramp. That's pretty fun as well. Did I mention the animation? It might be one of the coolest animations ever. It reminds me a lot of the Lost World Jurassic Park at the end, where they're closing the T-Rex and its baby in the ship at the end. Oh, totally epic. Go check it out. And the last mod on this list is one that I've said time and time again to download and always have installed, the Liftable Pallets and Big Bads mod from Jaws. This got an update this week that fixed the unlimited spawning of pallets issue that some players were experiencing. Now, this is not a bad problem to have because it's a lot of free pallets, but to be fair, it is a game breaker, so that is good. The mod takes all production pallets, buyable pallets, and buyable big bags and make them have a fixed weight of 100 kilograms while having the same capacity as before, meaning the player can now lift them without a heavy lift mod. Yes, all platforms. Go download it right now. Don't even think about it. Oh yeah, and I hear there's something else on the horizon from this modder as well, so stay tuned for that. Bells. Excuse me. I don't know what got caught in my throat there. All right, so that's it for current news and top mods. Now let's make our way over to the biggest stories from the past week for modders that you might have missed or that you definitely need to know about. Starting off with Polycount Modding, who announced that his John Deere W200 series mower will be returning to Farming Simulator for FS22 players to use. It's already been converted and is in-game. The mod's getting a facelift as well and some big upgrades to bring it up to the Farm Sim 22 spec, and of course add some goodies for players to enjoy. This was a very popular mower in 19 with over 2,200 votes on the Mod Hub. If you're a John Deere boy or you just like using great machinery, you're going to love this one. Next is AMG Agri, whose Massey Ferguson has taken many different shapes over the past week or so, with new wheels and tires, and a lot of them in fact. We've got upwards of 50 plus different options for wheels and tires, and on different styles as well. We've got regular hoods, we got snub nose, drop nose, etc. The pack is with testers, and they've already found a few things and squished some bugs and fixed some errors that have popped up, and there's a couple different models in the pack as we mentioned, so testing is going to take some time. They're going to have to do everything 4 or 5 times, but perhaps maybe it'll only take a week or so. Hopefully, I'll keep you guys updated, as this is one that we've talked significantly about over the past few weeks, and I can't wait to see the final product. Another big one was JA Modding and FS Modding's John Deere 5E, which only started to get a remodel like a week ago, and here we are a week later, and they've started the remodeling of the interior now. You can already see the steering wheel on the panel in the cab. We've also got a few things that are missing in the exterior, but they're working to get those done, and may already have them done by the time you're watching this video. From the look of it, they've been pushing really hard on this project, so expect a lot more updates to come. And you can't forget about Custom Modding, who's got another 3 mods off for testing this week. They had the Case IH 2150 Early Riser Planter Series, saying that that is included with the 12-row, 16-row, and the new 24-row version we've never seen before. Totally brand new for Farming Simulator 22. In addition to those, we're also getting their John Deere C850 Air Cart and the John Deere 1870 Air Drill. Lots of highly requested mods heading our way from one of the biggest modders of all time, Custom Modding. And the last big story today to get you all caught up with this week's releases is Southern Cross Station from Hawks 23. This is a PC-only map. The climate change reflects the Australian seasons. Also got a starting farm, but there are more to choose from. You got 6 selling points, 8 production factories, 28 fields from small to large, and a smaller forestry in one corner of the map for logging players. Hawks does note that he's still trying to get the mod on Mod Hub for console players to enjoy as well. However, after fixing the map a few times, it still has not passed. So it could be a little while longer. However, they're not giving up and they're trying to get it on there. It seems like Hawks is really interested in getting console players on this map, and I think that's great. Alrighty, that's the modder news, but we've still got plenty of information from Giants as well as a few other sources that provided big news for players to look forward to, and a few things that can be taken advantage of literally right now. Starting with precision farming, which is going to be here on Tuesday for all platforms. We got our last blog this week talking about the environmental score and how it's going to affect your farm and your crop yield as well. You're going to need a high score. The DLC is going to be completely free. All you need to do is download it like any other mod on the Mod Hub, and you're good to go. I'll be making plenty of content on this over the next few weeks, so make sure you subscribe. That way you don't miss it. We also got some new fact sheets this week showing off 4 new pieces of equipment coming with patch 1.4 on Tuesday, which is also going to prepare the game for precision farming. These are 4 things that we didn't know about. Well, hey, they're here. This is pretty sweet. They're all going to be added to the base game, so you don't need to download anything or activate any mods. They'll just be there. We're getting the Classarian 5000 4500, June Heinrich ETC 216i forklift, the Salic AKP 122 subsoiler, and the Salic ANS 1900 trailer. For those of you on Xbox and PlayStation, you can now get Farming Simulator 22 for $15 off, starting at $14.99 on both platforms. That's for the base game and digital version only. If you guys have been on the fence about getting FS22, now's definitely a great time to get in on the action. I know a lot of players have been saying that they want to wait until more mods are out. Well, there's 1,372 mods on the Mod Hub right now, which is about 200 shy of the total release for the entire lifespan of FS22, which was 2 years, but that's in 6 months. How about Farm Sim 19? Well, that had a 3-year lifespan, and we've already released about a fourth of the mods that were released in Farm Sim 19. AKA, the mods are here, my dudes. Let the party begin. If you're this far into the video, that must mean that you like to stay updated with the latest news, information, and mods in Farm Sim. Now, I know podcasts aren't everyone's thing, and heck, even for me, I don't like a lot of them. However, I think you're really going to like this one. Yesterday, myself and Clutch Simulations hosted the Farm Sim Show for the first time in a couple weeks and talked about everything going on right now, from our opinions on precision farming, our perspectives on Farm Sim as a whole, mods being removed, and how dangerous that could be to a couple players, and we even herded a few cats. So if you haven't seen the Farm Sim Show podcast from yesterday, it's definitely one that you need to see. And yes, this was an ad for the show. Go watch it! Link below. And lastly today, I had to throw these in here. We've got some cute Easter-themed e-cards for you guys to celebrate your holiday weekend with, like this one. Spelled cute. Might have a nice Easter later. I don't know yet. Or this epic one, in the mood for chocolate. Me too, homie. You can find download links for 16:9 versions or the 1:1 versions for social media accounts. Send them to your friends, family, or share them on your favorite whatever on the DjGoHam Gaming Discord. We'd love to have you guys there. Regardless of your beliefs or celebrations, I do hope that you have a wonderful weekend playing some Farm Sim and enjoying yourself. Well guys, that is going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you do. Join the GoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. With that, hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace. Since I got a surprise visitor this weekend, I had to make this video on a Saturday. Do you like it? Saturday versus Sunday? Let me know.